Hi Cancer, it's Darius from Sassy Woman Tarot. Welcome back to me too. Thanks so much for your concern, likes, shares, subscribes thus far. I was off from beginning of May. I think might have been the middle of May, but in the middle of May I had a traumatic situation I had to live through, and it was very difficult, and so I had to heal from that, and I've been healing from that, and I appreciate all your concerns, your donations, and your likes, subscribes, and shares. I really appreciate it. If you would do that, I I can't tell you how much it means to me. But thank you very much, and so I'm here, and I'm back, and loving this, loving what I do. I just love. I've been reading cards for many, many moons, and I wanted to share with you. I do have my Chinese fortune sticks, and so I will go ahead and if you want to formulate a yes or no question now, and then at the end I will read those sticks. I'll pull one out for you, Cancer, and I do have a new deck I want to experience. It's actually a new reading. It's called Down the Rabbit Hole. I like it. It's an oracle reading, and it is from Alice, the Wonderland Oracle. I've already staged all my space and my cards and reshuffled them. So I just want you to know that I do that in between each reading. And Alice, the Wonderland Oracle, it's by Lucy Cavendish, and the artwork is by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I really find it fascinating, and it really aligns when I do all the other things that I do. So I hope you'll enjoy it. It's a different kind of reading. It's only 8 cards, and I'll read what the meanings are, as we go along. But yeah, I really enjoy it. I think you're gonna like it. It's different, and I like different. So, okay, so let me get your inspiration card first, Cancer, and this is for Cancer for the end of July. Oh, okay. For today, I listen to my heart. For today, there's a lot of glare. I listen to my heart. I'm sorry about that. I do have a bigger space right now where I'm at, and I really appreciate that. That's wonderful, and so let's move on from there. All right, I'm going to get you a chakra card, the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. These are really neat. I really like them. They go with each one part of your chakra. The different colors on the edges always tells you what it is. And just a different aspect of things, I think. It all aligns on the end, and it works out just so well. I'm just so impressed with the cards, and I just so enjoy trying to do new cards. I'm going to take this card here. I don't know what it is. The top one, please. Ooh, Trickery. Ooh, look at that picture. Trickery. Can you see it? Looks a little crazy. All right, let me see here. Trickery. Let me find this. This is green. So it has to do with your 4th chakra. Okay. Love. Your 4th chakra is the heart chakra. Relates to matters of the heart. In manifesting, we are always blocked if our heart is not in it. So balance, harmony, brotherhood, hope, growth, healing, love, peace, prosperity. Okay? So you have trickery. Let's look what that is. I'm gonna find it first. There it is. I'll show you the card as I read this. There's a little bit in this, so my readings do take a little while. I apologize, but you get what you get. I want you to be informed, That's it. Okay, so this is for Cancer, trickery. Kelly the Green Dragon has one jumbo-sized acorn to get him through the winter. Squirrel spies the huge acorn and decides he just has to have it to win the forest's annual acorn contest. To tempt Kelly, he fills a basket with rocks and scatters the tiny acorns as he collects it on top. Kelly feels the weight of the basket and steals it, allowing Squirrel to grab the single acorn. But they both lose. Kelly now has less food, and Squirrel is disqualified from the contest for cheating. The inspiration of this is during trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if assistance does not come from the place you expect. And personal inquiry is, am I afraid to tell the truth? How does that fear make me manipulate others? What do I really need to say? The key ideas in this is dance of scarcity, coveting possessions, vulnerable heart, self-honesty, accusing others, hidden motives. So you're, it could possibly be like you're being greedy, or, you know, you feel like you're in competition, or you're being tricked. It says your inspiration card was, I listened to my heart. So we're going to go with that right now. Okay, so on this Alice the Wonderland Oracle, there's a reading of 8 cards. Like I said, they're differently spaced, and they have meanings for each instance. So we're going to get 8 cards for you from the Alice the Wonderland. Oh, there's one right there. That one seemed to want to come up too, so I might take that too. This is for Cancer, and this is for the Alice in Wonderland Oracle. Cheapers, please don't come out like that. All right, we need 5 more. One at a time, please. Okay, that was one. All right, shocked me. It looked bigger than that. These are sort of thick cards, though. They're very cute. I think the artwork is divine. My cousin used to draw pictures of little faces when she was younger. It just reminded me of that. Somewhat. I guess I'll take these. No, I'm not going to. Something tells me no. All right. Ooh, we're not going to take all those. I'll tell you that right now. So one at a time would be great. I will take 2 if I have to, but one at a time. Spirit, please, for Cancer. And this is from the new deck, Alice, the Wonderland Oracle. Okay, so there's 2. We're going to take a top one, then the next one. We need 2 more. Excuse me. Too many. Thank you. I'm going to try it. Sometimes it's just not worth going through them and trying to figure it out. Sometimes it's okay to take them all. I'm going to do this one. Actually, I'm not. Ooh, something turned over there. I'm going to take that one. Okay. We have 1 more. I'll explain as we go through these cards. There we go. All right. Interesting. Got something flipped there. It's not. Nope. Okay. All right, so the number 1 spot is the White Rabbit. What you need to follow, create, or be inspired by, an opportunity for you to go after. And the explanations on each card are on the back. So this is number 5, Becoming Braver. So what you need to follow, create, or be inspired by, an opportunity for you to go after, being braver. Okay, becoming braver. Recently you have felt overwhelmed and uncertain whether you can cope with much more. Being challenged in such radical ways has pushed you right to the very edge. Yet you have come to know yourself more deeply than if you had not had these great and sometimes rather terrible adventures. You are strong, brave, and resilient, and you will be able to set an amazing example when life returns to something closer to what most people call normal. Okay? All right. Number 2 placement is the Fall. What you will discover about yourself during the descent. Now this is going down the rabbit hole reading. So this is an adventure. So 2 is the Fall. Okay? It's called Clock Time, this card. We have watches and clocks which tick and tick to mark the passing of every second. There are times when you need to move quickly, when you have appointments, deadlines, or important responsibilities that need to be completed. Work carefully, clearly, and focus and intent, and you will work for better than if you rush and panic. Okay, so becoming braver and what you will discover. So maybe you need to slip down a little bit during this descent on this path. Okay, number 3 is, that was number 14, clock time. This is number 27, painting the roses red. It's in position 3, the release. What you need to let go of in order to pursue your dreams. To open one door at the bottom of the rabbit hole, you must let go of the possibility of opening another. It's painting the roses red. Can you see that okay? I hope so. Every single one of us on this planet has made a mistake, yet people often complain and want perfection. They threaten and punish. Despite this, do not try to cover up anything within yourself that you feel is not right for fear of being punished or not presenting or behaving to expectation. I'm going to read that one more time. Despite this, do not try to cover up anything within yourself that you feel is not right for fear of being punished for not presenting or behaving to expectation. Okay, so I think in other words it's saying be yourself. And number 4, the madness, the great challenge of the adventure, the aspect you may doubt within yourself as you undergo your journey down the rabbit hole. It says, number 21, the right way. Look at the card. Oh, I think that's funny. I think they're funny. All right. Do not ask if it is meant to be. Ask how it will be done. There is always a way through to the other side, but passively waiting for a door to swing open is not as powerful as actively figuring out the puzzle and discovering how you are to reach the other side. So ask questions, seek advice, look again from a different angle. Think of the how. Okay, it is the right way. Saying, ooh. All right, and then this one, number 5, the wisdom, the lesson you will learn through your adventure. I dropped sage ashes and looks like I put like little burns in my pot. I don't like that. All right, so do not drink the poison. This is a lesson you're going to learn, it says. One of the lessons. Wonderland is advising you to no longer do what is not in your best interest. You have people in your life who you keep giving time and space to, despite knowing you will suffer afterwards due to their unkindness, their lies. Poison does not only come in bottles, it comes in the form of others who hurt us again and again. Let them go. You will be astonished at the energy you will have once you remove unhealthy influences from your life. Okay? So that's the wisdom. Maybe you're going to find out something that's not in your corner. Number 6 is the challenge. This card signifies your climb out of the perils and enchantments of Wonderland, and what you will need to do to make a success of bringing back what you have learned. This is investigate. Number 7. Okay. In many situations, we can find it easier to go with the flow, to trust in other people, and even follow orders. You must remain impetuous and adventurous, as well as sensible, cautious and inquisitive. Remember, the common sense you have within right now is the time to check something carefully before going ahead. Okay, so there's something you have to be cautious of here. Do not drink the poison and then investigate. Okay? Just saying. And in position 7, which is the ascent, one of the great benefits of this adventure and integration of the dreamlike world of Wonderland with the everyday world of humanity. So you have to merge those two in order to understand what's going on in this reading. So it says all must have prizes. This is your card of the ascent. It is challenging to be discerning. We often prefer to try to make sure everyone is happy. But is it best to reward everyone in the same way, even if some have offered more? Is it better to reward those who excel either through effort or talent? Would you prefer just to give prizes to all and keep everyone happy? These are your choices at present. and it is up to you to decide which approach is best in your current circumstances. So, okay, number 8, the awakening. Like Alice, you will awaken, and when you do, you will have changed. This card indicates just how you have changed and what you can now give to the world as a result of your adventure. I'm reading from the book. In case you're wondering what I'm doing over here. You know, people do. You wouldn't believe the questions I get. All right, so this card is called 17, Growing Up. And look at this Cheshire cat. Or growing up. It says, as you grow old, you will become wise. If you were to stay young, there would be no real getting of wisdom. Alice does not wish to become old, nor does she wish to stay unwise. So consider the benefits of becoming an elder. Reject the need to stay one age forever, for that will keep you from the growth your soul longs for. All right. So what we have here is becoming braver. Okay. The right way. Do not drink the poison. Investigate. Are you going to please everybody? And you can't stay young forever, honey. Trickery. Okay. So to me it sounds like somebody wants you to remain young, and you're fighting that within yourself. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting as a reader. That's what I'm picking up on here. That's my feeling. Okay, we will pick a couple oracle cards here. I just want to mention this again. I listen to my heart. Trickery. As we go on. It all aligns, trust me. It's amazing. It really is. So, I am going to go ahead and clarify a couple of these. I want to clarify clock time. And clock time was the second card in, which represented, let me just move this book, which represented the fall, what you will discover about yourself during the descent. And the clock time was, we have watches and clocks and appointments, deadlines. It basically was saying slow down a little bit. So let me just clarify that, what I was getting anyway. I'm going to take that card, not this bunch, but this one. No, these two. 5 of Wands. Oh, it's 3. No, I'm not taking them. Sorry. Just not. I want one card. One card. No. One card to clarify clock time, please, for Cancer. One card, please. I'm going to take this. And it came out 2. And it is the same 2 of the 3 that came up before. Same ones. Alright, so the 5 of Wands is to clarify. And 5 of Wands, the 5 of Wands is usually like an empty, you know, an empty victory. Like they're doing nothing, you know, standing there poking each other or trying to act like they're very tough. It's nothing. They got one at each other, so nobody's going to survive that situation. So it's an empty victory. I mean, what point? And this is the 2 of Cups. At what point? The 2 of Cups usually has some kind of love affair or deep friendship. But obviously there may be some questions revolving that love affair and deep friendship that you don't want to face, possibly, about being braver. There's something that is not right. Not going the right way. It's telling you to go the right way. But it's also telling you do not drink the poison. So let's go ahead and let's clarify the right way. Just one card, please. I will take the top one. The 8 of Swords. Okay, so pretty much all up in your head regarding this matter. I just want to make sure my cards didn't turn over. I don't like that when they do that during a reading. Now, if they're already in there, I'm good. But don't flip out on me and piss me up. All right. Okay, so I'm still clarifying the right the right way. One card. One more card, please. Spirit, just one for Cancer. One more card, just one to clarify. I'm going to take this one. Let's chill. The Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands usually is, you know, a young lover. Young lover, or a messenger of some kind of message. Okay, and the Four of Wands. Happy home, romance. So that's the right way. Okay. Young. Come on. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. Do not drink the poison. Cancer. One card. Oh, it's two cards. Always two, seemingly. Three of Swords, broken heart. Sometimes the third party. You know. Yeah. Three of Swords. Did I say hearts? I did, I think. The Three of Swords. So sorrow, separation. So you might be separated, or a broken heart. Third party came into existence. You will recover from this. Ace of Wands. Okay? It may not be, it may be like you thought there was, but it's not, or it isn't, or you will recover from this pain. Let's investigate. Let's clarify and investigate. I only want one card. I'm not doing it. One card. Cut the crapola. There we go. Page of Cups. Okay? So Page of Cups is usually a young man, or an upsetting message, usually. Some kind of unfortunate message they bring. So when you investigate, you find out that something's not right. One more card, please. Just one. I don't want 5 or 2 or 3. I want one card, please, for Cancer. We need clarification. We don't need a bunch of stuff to go through. We need clarification on the investigate card, please, Spirit, for Cancer. One card. One card. There we go. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so the 9 of Pentacles is usually, if you see her, if you look at the picture, she's rich. She's yielding much wealth. Oh, there's Pentacles, holding this beautiful, beautiful, it looks like a hawk, a falcon. And she has a butterfly there because of transformation. And there's a couple butterflies. She's transformed, but she's solitary. She's by herself. So it might cause you pain. You might have to make a decision. And understand that sometimes it isn't what it appeared to be. This is Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands represents, you know, a woman that's honest, usually practical. So that's on all must-have prizes. So are you people-pleasing, or are you going to basically think about it and be practical and please yourself? There were 2 other cards. I'm going to go ahead and take them. The Chariot. You know, the Chariot is conquest, basically, over your emotions. Fast-moving, can be fast-moving. Moving on, that kind of thing. And then you have the Empress. Okay. So that's material abundance. That's achieving. Fertility sometimes, maybe getting pregnant, but I don't think that's in this case. And the growing up of the matter, as you grow old, you get real wisdom. You may not like that. You might not just stay young. Maybe it's a fact you have to face that, I don't know, it might pertain to some people that maybe you can't have children anymore. But you can be successful beyond that. If you're wanting to get pregnant, it might be that it might be in your favor. Fertility is there, but also abundance of wealth. So, and the solitary wealth right here, and then going into that, I would say, yes, but it seems like it's going to be, you're not going to be with the person that you find out is not the person you thought they were. Growing up, I have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is a plan may fail. So as far as that particular, relationship, matters of the heart, I would say, that was more than one. That was two. I'll take the top card though. The Three of Pentacles. I would say the Three of Pentacles is a master craftsman, like skilled in the arts and sciences. So I'd say that Seven of Swords, you might meet somebody that's or they're a craft person in something that just doesn't seem right, or some, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. I'm going to go ahead and clarify. One more card, please. One more card for growing up and not trying to remain as young as you are, as young as you. It's time to grow up and face facts, basically. And the Four of Cups is what I come up with. So, the Four of Cups, you look at that. Okay. And the Four of Cups is usually a reevaluation of the situation. You know, you're looking at everything like, let me look at this. Let me think again. I have these three cups over here, but let me look at this beautiful cup ahead of me. I just have to think about it and make sure that everything's right. Because it just seems, it appears to be more than what it is. So, let's see if we can tie this in with the Wisdom of the Oracle card. Okay, for Cancer, we have listen to my heart, trickery, and breathe is the card that I pulled out, and that is number 29. See if this all ties together. I had to find my book right in front of me, but of course it was difficult for me to see. I don't have a lot of space on my table. I still have the same table. It's just that I moved things around so I could function better. Okay, so breathe. Let me show you the card. I hope there's not too much glare. Breathe. Patience, waiting, going slowly. Remember, slowing down. Wellness, meditation, and trust. Patience in all things is called for right now. What do you need to do when you're in a rush? Slow down, of course. Meditate and trust. Breathe and repeat. Humans cannot exist without drawing breath. Now is the time to allow the life-giving element of air to replenish your body, your being, and your very essence. Stop to smell the roses. Breathe in the sunlight and release the darkness, and miracles will appear. It says in a relationship message, don't be in too much of a hurry right now. The heart needs time to open. Take a breath and let nature take its course. Release constriction and anxiety, for there is no need for tension. Savor the moment, and the waiting won't prove difficult. Your heart knows what the ego often resists learning. Patience pays off in deep and meaningful ways. Okay? So that is your message, Cancer, and I think it did tie in. So, matters of the heart. Today I listened to my heart. So, I hope you liked the reading with the Alice the Wonderland Oracle. I want to hear your views on that, if you enjoyed that. It was different going down the rabbit hole reading, but I just thought I'd, incorporate it because it's new to me, and I just thought it was very unique. And I would appreciate any feedback you can give me, good, bad, and the ugly. If it resonated with you, I would really appreciate to hear that. If it didn't, then you might want to look up your rising and your Venus and see if that helps, that sign for you, okay? So let me go ahead and get the Chinese fortune sticks, and we'll go ahead and see what they say for Cancer. You asked a yes or no question in the beginning. And let me go ahead and pull that. This is for the end of July. And like I said, thank you so much for the donations and for your welcoming and your concern for me being gone for a little bit. All right, so let's see. I just had to do some self-healing. All right, let's see. And it looks like 41. Sometimes I have difficulty seeing this. I'm going to put up on my candle and also use this little light. Yeah, it's 41. I'll show it to you. They are old, you know, they're old sticks. I've had them for many, many moons. Can you see that? It is at 41. I know it doesn't really look like that, does it? But it definitely is. You just can't, maybe I can pull it up here a little bit. Jeepers. Can you see the 4? It looks like 11, but it's not. It's actually a 4. Hopefully you can see that. It's 41. And I probably should darken those. I don't know. I don't want to buy new. I've had them for so long and it worked so well for me. So that's why I'm going to stick with it. So let me get the book. Let me see what it says here. 41. Yes or no question. And that is for Cancer for the end of July. Surround yourself with sturdy things and people of substance. Wood is a lucky material for you, particularly if you are doing some building. Avoid petty people. And your answer is yes. Okay? So, petty people. Okay? So I hope that helped for you, Cancer. And I hope to see you in August. And thanks again for the donations. They're much appreciated. Everything's been very crazy, and I'm healing now. So I appreciate all your concern and care and your prayers. And thanks so much for being here. Take care, Cancer. I'll see you again.